Hello everybody, and welcome to another episode of Daggerfall Ironman with our Crusader, who you cannot see right now, Talvur. Now, in the last part, he received a very interesting letter from one Lady Brissiana Magnusson. Oh, I forgot how beautifully dripped out our boy is. Now, this letter has us travelling all the way to Daggerfall, which we are not going to be doing manually, you'll be pleased to hear. We will be doing it with fast travel. So I think we're going to spend the rest of the night here in Ladrea, because we had a bit of a near-death experience last episode as well, with a pretty frightful journey through the desert. So I think our boy has he's earned a little bit of respite. So we slammed a couple of rums last time because this place is cheap as chips. What time is it? 6 o'clock. We could stand to do a bit of training. So, I don't know why I'm looking for a room. We can just do this. Just spam this one. Yeah. Since last time, I rewatched the last episode, and there's a couple of things I noticed that I really want to try and do better in this episode. First of all, I say and a lot, so I'm going to be trying not to do that, because I found that kind of annoying when I was watching myself back. Like, the last episode, I don't normally watch the whole way through. I just kind of, skip through key moments to just try and gauge just, what the quality of the episode is like. And every time I skipped through, I just felt that, there you go, I did it there. I paused a lot, and it's kind of hard to play this game and have a constant stream of thoughts while I'm doing it. But we're gonna try and do better this episode. The other thing is, I was watching the... there you go, I did it again. It's probably more annoying if I point it out, so let's try and stop doing that. The other thing I noticed was, I watched the raw footage before I'd edited it. So every time I made a cut, that was just a different video file on my computer. So I watched those, and I'd recently noticed that the video looked a bit grainy in the dark. And Knight's Tower Hill, okay, it looked a bit grainy in the dark. So I just kept upping the bitrate in OBS. And I was watching the raw recordings, and I was just thinking, okay, that looks good. And then I was just watching it through on YouTube, just to see how it all came together. And I noticed that the bitrate was horrendous. That's going to take us 59 days. Well, there's no port. Okay, so we're going to have to get to a port town first. That's going to cost more than our available gold, actually. We might not be able to afford this. Interesting. What's our time limit? A month. Okay, we might not be able... Oh no, because it will be quicker with a boat. Right. So to get to a port town. So I noticed that the video would get really grainy in the dark. And I just kept bumping the bitrate in OBS. And it looked fine in the recordings. And then I would look at it on YouTube and I'd realise it was just horrendous. And I realised it's where I stitched the video together in DaVinci Resolve. As that exports, it just mullers the bitrate. So let's 15. Yeah, we're saving some money. We're gonna travel recklessly to this port. So what I'm gonna try and do this time, hopefully, is fiddle with the settings. What's this place like? Okay, this place is pretty cool. I mean, I don't think we have much to buy and sell. Yeah. Not too much. Gotta say, it's gonna be nice to get out of Hammerfell and be able to actually wear our armor all the time. That was kind of spooky. That's probably a statue, but... yeah, so I'm gonna fiddle with the settings. I hope that the quality is gonna look better. The commentary is just gonna be a bit less disjointed. It's gonna be nice. So, in this episode, I want to get to Daggerfall in time, and start the main quest. And then once we're in Daggerfall, I think we're just going to stick around in Daggerfall. Maybe we'll we'll hop to one of the neighbouring smaller like places. Maybe Bethany would be kind of cool because I know there's a few mods that have updated Bethany. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool just to go around Bethany. Let's see what. They're Mara. I don't think there's very much Stendar in around Daggerfall. I know there's one in Phrygius. I think Borean, however you say that, is also Stendar, and Urvius is Stendar. So we might get to Daggerfall and then just have to like blap to one of these, and then we can resume overland travel in a slightly smaller province. Because like in Daggerfall, let's say we're like over here, and Reliquary of Sai. Okay, that's interesting. I wonder if that's vanilla or if that's been added, because that sounds like a... All I'm thinking of is Sai Sahan from like Elder Scrolls Online. I think that's his name. But yeah, if we're over here and we get a quest that's all the way over here, like manually traveling all that distance and then traveling all the way back is just a bit of a pain, especially where we're so bad at magic we just can't cast recall and mark and recall. Right, can we now get a ship to here? It costs a bit too much money. Okay, we might need to do a few quests first. Is there a Fighters Guild here? Yes, there is. Okay, we've got ourselves an easy way to make some money. So we can find an inn, rest until 11 AM, and do a couple Fighters Guild quests. That sounds like a nice order of events. There's quite a lot of inns here. So if we go somewhere and it's expensive, we can leave and go somewhere else. We're not going to do what we did last time, which was just stay at the expensive inn all the time. Yeah, I'm hoping... I've got quite a clear day today, so I'm hoping I'm going to record a couple of episodes, and then I can just sort of render them all, and then set them to schedule upload, so I'm not just like uploading a whole bunch all at the same time. Hello there. How much would a room be? 36 gold pieces? Goodbye. Let's make it smaller. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out like when the best time to upload is, because like it's so weird. There we go, 13 gold pieces, way better. It's so weird trying to figure out when is best to upload, because like some of my parts, like I think like part 4 or something has like way more views than all the other parts, and it's bizarre to me because like I know it's a bad idea if you're like trying to hyper optimize your content for maximum views. It's a bad idea to have like numbered parts in the video, because it's gonna show up in someone's recommended and it's gonna say part 6, and they're just gonna think, well, I can't watch this because I haven't seen the first 5 parts, and each part is like an hour long, so I'm just not gonna watch it. But then the flip side is if somebody's actually trying to watch the playlist or trying to watch the series and they're trying to find the start, it's a bit annoying. So, I mean, I put all these in a playlist. I don't know how useful that is, but yeah, it feels really weird to me that more people have watched parts like 4 and like there's another one that's like ridiculously more popular than the others, and then there's one that's like really unpopular. So like people are just jumping in midway through for whatever reason, and I don't really know why. And I don't really know when like the best time to upload is, because I try to upload in sort of like mid-afternoon, evening time here in the UK, because that's kind of early in the US, and I usually upload on like weekends, so hopefully most people aren't, you know, working, and it'll pop in their recommendeds, and they'll watch it as it comes out. But I don't think that's really how it works. Hunt for giant rodents. The Finstock residence. Let's see. Where is general? The Finstock. Northwest. Northwest. Oh, actually, I don't think people in... I can't remember how it works. I don't think people indoors can actually give you map markers. I think you have to be actually outside in the town to get map markers. Hello. We'll be polite because we're a crusader. We're polite. Unfortunately, people don't really respond to politeness. Hello there. We could try being blunt. Listen up, I got to get to the Finstock residence. I'm sorry. Fine, perhaps, but you can guide me towards the Finstock residence? Oh, whatever. Ugh. At least our etiquette is leveling up. Oop. There we go. I like how you could just like switch tact after they hate you. Oh, I thought that was saying that the temple was the Finstock residence there for a second. Yeah, no, I have no idea when or like what determines which parts are more popular. Yeah, I also like. I know this is to be expected, but I do find it really funny looking at the analytics afterwards, and you can see like how far into the video people watched on average. And let's see, what is this place? What kind of temple is this? Zenithar. Yeah, and yeah, like people obviously click on the video, and then I guess they like hear my voice. It's not like pristine quality, and it's fair enough. They're like, okay, this isn't really what I want to watch, and then they click off. And then about 30% of people stick around, and once they're in, they tend to watch to the end of the video, which is quite nice. Yeah, no, I don't know. I'm just a guy in his free time playing Daggerfall and trying his best to be entertaining. Ow. I'm also trying not to lose too many characters to stupid things like this. We should be a bit more careful. We also need to try and get some potions. I mean, they are quite expensive. Oh god, this is actually not going great. There we go. Fighters get one could over the rest. Yeah, we're not in any position to do more than we need to. We also, yeah. I think one of the mods is supposed to douse those torches whenever you go outside, but it just isn't working, or I don't have it installed, so I keep having to remember to douse my torches. I also didn't have my armor on. Now we're in Daggerfall. Yeah. Now we're in Daggerfall. We could probably wear our... Okay, it's not like freezing. It's probably not winter, actually. Hang on. Second seed. I think that's supposed to be like February. So, yeah. End of winter. Ish. Oh, wait, no. We haven't left Hammerfell yet. I got tricked by how green everything looked. Yeah, we're in coastal Hammerfell at the moment. So we're not quite in deepest winter yet. So we need to save up about 300 gold in less than a month. So we're going to be pumping out Fighters Guild quests. Okay. Yeah, pumping out Fighters Guild quests. And we should probably sell this excess armor so it's not weighing us down. Pumping out quests, and probably it's going to take us a few days because I need to rest, so I'll probably need to go back to an inn. I need to find armourers. Hello there. Where is Dr. Duran Smith? Gotta be around here somewhere. Fascinating. Are you familiar with the whereabouts of Dr. Duran Smith? Never mind. Good day. Fair day to thee. Could you tell me where I might find Dr. Duran Smith? Very well, yeah, whatever. Point me towards Dr. Duran Smith. Northeast. There we go. Fantastic. It would be very nice to hit level 3 as well. Although that would kick off Morgaya's quest as well, which is a bit terrifying, because I don't really want to be going to King of Worms anytime soon. This is a nice place. That's the thing, like, it would be very nice to get to a point with this character to find somewhere to settle down and hopefully buy a house. Oh, look at that. We now have enough money. We should probably do a few more quests and get some more supplies. Whoa. The unleveled loot is, yeah, that's the thing. It's great and all, but you cannot afford it. Also, I made it so that I can't use Elven stuff. Ooh, okay. It might be nice to... Christ. Do some more quests here before we go, although we are on a bit of a time crunch. It doesn't say how many days left, unless it's in my journal. It is not. Yeah, we should probably get out of here as soon as possible. Let's do another quest. What time is it? 2:31. Let's see if we can find a general store and we can get some bandages at least, because then we could at least heal. This is a weapon shop. Let me at least tag that on my map. We can go this way. One annoying thing about playing such a... Oh, hang on. Those fireflies. Man, that's cool. One annoying thing about playing such a good character is I just can't steal whatever I need from shops when it's too expensive, which I guess is fair. But it takes so much longer to save up the money for that stuff. But hey, here we go, general store. Ladies' provisions. Any bandages? No. Cool cloak though. Although we already got the matching. Let's see what it looks like. Nah. Steel flail? I mean, that would be two-handed. We'd lose our shield. Wagon parts. Would be nice if we had a wagon. Bandages. There we go. That's that book that we read that was really good. Yeah, there's not very many bandages. What about upstairs? There we go. A couple more. Formal cloak. Yeah, no. Okay, that's at least, that puts me a bit at ease. We have, if we get into trouble, we at least have some healing. That looks like another general store. Bandages also are ridiculously cheap, which is very nice for how useful they are. Oh, there we go, 7 more bandages. Amazing. Yeah, we should definitely do a couple more quests, just so that when we land in Daggerfall we have money to travel and stay at inns. Okay, that'll do. That'll do. How many is that? 15 bandages. There we go. That's at least 2 health bars worth. It really makes me nervous how long it takes to leave these places. I'm just going to drop a quick save, just in case it crashes, because that's putting me a little on edge. I think it was the Thirsty Woodchuck we have a bed in, so if we go there... Man, we're just leveling up our non-combat skills while we're here. Let's put our cloak back on. What's the weather like? Hello? Temperate. Okay. Yeah. How's our... Yeah, we're not anywhere near level 3. But I can feel the progression. It's quite nice. What is our like actual skills? Yeah, our blunt could be better. Yeah, restoration's getting there. Medical. Yeah, we've had a... I picked Daedric for the flavour, but there's absolutely no way we can really level that up until we start facing Daedric. These fireflies, that's a really nice touch. That's the thing, like, because this game is in Unity, you know, you can do anything in the world that you can do in Unity. Like, there's no reason it has to be exactly like Daggerfall. You know, I've seen now they've got mods, or I think Cliffworms has released an update to one of the city mods, but now the cities aren't square. Do we still have the room? Yeah, we do. The cities aren't square anymore, and it looks so cool. Oh, look at all. We feel somewhat bad. How have we got? Oh, from the rats. Oh god. Okay, that's bad. Hopefully the temple can cure us. Otherwise, this is pretty awful. The temple's not going to be open at 1 AM though. I think they should. You know, if someone comes banging on your door to the temple at 1 AM telling you you've got brain fever, they should let you in. Let's crank out a few more spells and then hopefully 4 AM. We can buy another day of in time, because we're going to be sticking around doing some more Fighters Guild quests anyway, so we'll get the room. Yeah, it's only 13 pieces. There you go. 10 AM. Hopefully the temple's open, and then by the time we've done that, it'll be 11 and the Fighters Guild will be open. And we'll pick a different quest this time. We'll probably do the oh, what a... See, this is what I mean, like, for, let's see, just straight north. For doing things in the engine that normal Daggerfall didn't, I bet you could go absolutely crazy with weather, or, like, depending on... I mean, it'll probably be quite difficult, and I think they've already started doing it a bit. There's, like, some temple settlements that have really interesting, like, layouts. Like, they have some diagonal bits, they have like a bridge over like a lake. So I reckon let Cliffworms cook and you'll have cities that aren't flat. Like, imagine how cool it would be in Daggerfall if a city just followed the natural contours of the land rather than just being like abnormally flat. Like, maybe they could be flatter, because, like, it would make sense that over time, you know, people would sort of flatten out the land they live on a bit. I don't know, just like imagining like a castle up on a hill and being able to see that from wherever you are in the city would be very cool. Can any of you cure my disease? Oh god, that's gonna okay. That... yeah, okay, so we're back to square one. That is unfortunate, because now I don't know how long we have to see Lady Brissiana. I think if the month expires, she sends us another letter saying, you know, come on, Mad. But, that's very unfortunate. Daggerfall. It's not an RPG, it's a medieval life simulator, and we got brain fever. Yeah, we're healthy now. I'm hoping the Wayward Realms is gonna... Oh, God. I'm hoping that the Wayward Realms is gonna be similar, but, you know, obviously better. I'll admit I had not, like, low hopes, but I just wasn't letting myself get too hyped about Wayward Realms, because, you know, they were making a lot of promises, and they were saying, like, yeah. Oh my god, are you serious? We can't kill a harpy. Are you mad? Can I... I was expecting a tiger or a bear. Oh my god. Any more work opportunities? Flying chasm, sure. Anyway, Wayward Realms. Yeah, all of the like PR stuff from Ted Peterson was he just always said yes to things, and oh sorry, it was the Flying Chasm. There we go. He always said yes to things, and when you can't say no to anything people are asking you is going to be in the game, I get a bit worried because your scope is creeping and creeping, and you don't have the sort of proof that you can deliver on those. And since all the Kickstarter stuff, and there's actually been some gameplay footage, you know, it shows that they're actually going for it. Like I'm still apprehensive about it being everything they're saying. Okay, we'll come back to that because this could be. We're pretty desperate for money. Hello there, young dark elf. How would you like to make 326 gold pieces just by performing what I'm told is called in mercenary circles the old switcheroo? Sure. Go to the Lucky Dragon in the Rat and Barbarian I love how there's a settlement called the Rat and Barbarian Tavern, which has in it another tavern called the Lucky Dragon. Anyway, lodge there is a courier bearing a letter. Take it and leave this false one in its place. Do not disturb any of his belongings. If he finds out that the letter has been switched, all of my plans will be ruined, and if you're caught, don't bother trying to find me. We're desperate. We are very desperate, so let's see how far away this place is. What was it called? The Rat and Barbarian. Okay, it's really not that far away. 6 hours. So where are we? Oh, no, not like that. I'm here. Rat and Barbarian. Okay. We can go along the coast for this. I think that's fine. Just check our rations. Okay, we've got plenty of rations. Our camping equipment's getting worn. We should be okay. It's not that desolate as we go. So, oops, this one. So we want to go Minotaur, Restless Fawn, Thirsty Sword, Rat and Barbarian. Cool. Let's just follow the roads. Anyway, so wait, how do I? There we go. Yeah. So I'm still not like completely convinced by everything they've shown, but I am cautiously optimistic. It like the gameplay looks kind of janky, which is to be expected because, you know, it's not finished. One thing I find very irksome. Oh, look at that! There you go. There's a slightly like quadrilateral city. Yeah, one thing I am a bit like, I hope they sort this out before they release, is I have this kind of aversion to Unreal Engine games where they just always seem to have motion blur, or like, you know, like camera blur, or like whatever it is, like when you move the camera it just blurs, and I really dislike that effect in games. If it's in a game and there's an option to disable it, I will always disable it. And every single bit of gameplay footage they've released has the blur, and I really do not like it. So I'm hoping that they you know, they should let you disable that. Yeah. I'm assuming we want to go east actually, but I think we might want to go north. No, we want to go east and then north. Okay, so we need to find the. There it is. Wow, look at this. Oh, that's the thing. Like one thing I'm hoping they have is like this sort of travel. Whoa. Oh, look at this. Yeah, I'm hoping they have this kind of travel where you have the realistic scale and you have sort of the... I can't talk to you. And you have sort of the, you know, the empty-ish world. Like, hopefully it's not, you know, barren like vanilla Daggerfall is. Like, you have all these mods, and that makes things a lot more interesting. But, you know, like, that was just a very nice little area there, where it was just a very, very dark forest-looking place. And if you have, you know, a more interesting terrain system... Oh, my God. Oh, I thought that was like a little crossroads. This is the lodge. Yeah, if you have like really nice, interesting terrains, like some of the locations they've shown look really, really nice, and if you have a really good procedural generation, wow, look at this place. This is what I'm saying. Just have enough interesting, have enough interesting pieces for your procedural generation system to use, and sprinkle them nicely, and then have good variety in the locations, and then have like this sort of fast travel where you travel, like, you do the traveling, but, you know, it's condensed, and you can take a break and stop if ever you find something interesting. Because one thing I absolutely detest with fast traveling in games like, you know, Oblivion, Skyrim, Fallout 3 and 4, and New Vegas is you miss points of interest. And like, one of the things I love about Skyrim is you can go from A to B, and you find so many points of interest along the way, and you just get sidetracked, and you just, it's fun. And that's oh, there we go. Was I even going the right way? I'm going to go north. Oh, we're almost there. Hang on. Where's the road? Where are we? Oh, there's no road. What time is it? Yeah. And the thing I'd really dislike about Skyrim, if you choose to not fast travel, is that a lot of the time the quests will just send you far enough away that it's not practical to not fast travel. Like, you can be in the bottom right, you could be in Riften, and you get a Radiant quest that sends you all the way over to the Reach. And like, you can get a carriage and stuff, but I don't know. It's just no path. We can sort that out. There we go. And it's one of the things that just really didn't click with me with Starfield. Like, on paper, Starfield has all of the juice that I like about Daggerfall. Let's stay at the inn. Let's put a torch on so that we can actually see what's going on. Has all the juice that I like about Daggerfall in that... Yeah, there you go, there's the lucky dragon. You have all this distance, and you have all this travel, but it just doesn't... it just doesn't work, because you're just you have to fast travel, because, you know, it's space. There isn't anything interesting between these 2 points. And so you lose... It's a lose-lose, basically. It's quite dark in here. Let's just have the lantern on. It's a lose-lose. Like, there's no... I mean, you could just have points of interest in space, and they kind of do that, where like you fast travel into a system and you get a little... That was the exit. You get a little, you know, random event. There's another ship there. There's some combat. Where is this letter? You get some combat, whatever. But then it just doesn't... just doesn't feel the same. It's not organic. Like, you just know, oh, I'm going to fast travel in somewhere and there's going to be an event. Where is this letter? Oh, there's an upstairs. There it is. Oh, there's a chest as well. Okay. Oh my god. Later. I am not fighting you. Let us do the masterful escape of staying at the inn across the room. 13 gold pieces. How much gold do we have left? Not a lot. Yeah, all that's to say, I hope that the Wayward Realms nails... it's too early. Nails overland travel as well as, you know, this mod pack of Daggerfall does. Have the realistic distances, have some way of compressing the time so that you have, you know, you can do it all in a reasonable amount of time, but you're still seeing the entire country, you know? I don't know. I don't know how they could do it, because, you know, as games get more realistic looking, the kind of, like, tricks that you could do... You want to go south. The tricks that you could do, like, you know, this like, goofy speeding up of time... Alright, let's get back to the road. This goofy speeding up of time thing, you know... This doesn't seem so out of place in a game that looks like this, but in a game that looks like the Wayward Realms, I wonder if it would look odd. Also, where the game is more realistic, and, you know, higher fidelity, being able to stream the terrain this quickly, and like even my computer is kind of chugging through this, and it's, you know, a flat plane with some billboard sprites. So I don't know how they're going to do it, but okay, we're at the lodge at least. So, oh, the celebration of second planting is in full glory this day. It's a holiday with traditions similar to first planting. Improvements on the first seeding symbolically to suggest improvements on the soul. The free clinics of the temples are open for the second and last time of the year, offering cures for those suffering from any kind of disease and affliction. Where were you, like, 2 days ago? Like, come on. Oh, was our... No, okay, I'm just checking we didn't have our lantern on. We can keep going. We want to go west. Yeah, southwestish to Militor again. Incredible. Man, I love the fireflies. I don't know. That's... Oh, whoops. Yeah. It's the same with the sailing, actually. Like, I think sailing might suffer from the same problem that Starfield suffered from, because, you know, unless there's an absurd amount of encounters at sea, there's kind of nothing there. You know, at least in Overland, you know, you can pass things like that, where it's a little sentry tower, or there's a bandit camp and stuff like that. Like, I guess the best you could do is, like, encountering, you know, other ships, or, like, bandit ships and stuff like that, which would be cool, but, you know, there's just less space to play, or at least maybe, you know, I'm just not creative enough to think of anything, but, let's see. Man, we got so much time left on this quest. I don't know why this guy gave us a month to go, like, 3 towns over. Yeah, that's my thoughts. And, like, I think... where am I trying to get to? Here. We want to go... Yeah, southwest, and then we're back in the town where we started. Yeah, I'm cautiously optimistic about the Wayward Realms. I haven't backed it on Kickstarter yet. I probably will, just because they've demonstrated they are actually, you know, their stuff looks really good, and I am impressed by some of the material they put out. I am very conscious that it is marketing material, so of course it will look good. you know, they show a really cool little intro quest, and like that's obviously the tutorial village or town. So it's probably, of course, it's going to have the most effort and the most time put into it. So of course it's going to look good. But you know, they're not a massive company that's probably going to mess it up. You know, they're just little indie group of people, and they're mostly volunteers as well, which is also something that's a bit not like a red flag. It's kind of like an amber flag. You know, volunteer projects are notorious for just not getting finished, which I think is probably a very good reason. Fucking it. If I'd have just got here 2 days later, we would still have that 300 gold, and we would have cured our disease for free. Yeah. I'm curious, like, what other people think about the Wayward Realms in, like, the Daggerfall fandom. Oh, I got caught. That was the guard. So actually we didn't get any money for that. We're not doing very well, are we? The Fighters Guild has given us a quest that's impossible for us to do because we can't hit harpies. Actually, can we? Yeah, no, that's a steel, not a silver. And there's no way we'd be able to afford a silver mace. And even if we could, we would probably die. I mean, we could join the Mages Guild, but there's absolutely no way we would be able to do some of the quests in the Mages Guild. I should have just stuck to killing rats, man. Especially now that the healing's free, if I got another disease from the rats, it's fine. Ugh, my god. Oh. Did I fail the quest? Right, giant rodents. They're Caravo residents. Okay, we'll just assume I failed that quest because I took a day or two to get to and from the Rat and Barbarian. Where's someone when you need directions? There we go. Hello. Where is the Caravo? Hi there. How do I get to the Caravo residence? Don't have a clue. Have a nice day. Listen up. Where the hell's the Caravo residence? All right. Fascinating. Are you familiar with the whereabouts of the Caravo? I love how the little like. Ah, fascinating. Just please. God damn it. My God, these people hate me. They probably the Fighters Guild have probably been spreading rumors about me. There we go. There we go. That's right there. Yeah, the Fighters Guild's probably been spreading rumors about me about how unreliable I am because I wouldn't kill, you know, a harpy. Can you imagine? Level 2 Crusader doesn't want to risk his life fighting a harpy that someone somehow stupidly let into their house. This might not be the right one. It is not. This one. Yes. Get some stamina back. I should probably save our magic for our health. Gotta say, I do wish I had more spell points so that I could actually reliably heal. Maybe next level up, I'll up my intelligence. Woo, hello. I wonder if there are any magic items that give you more spell points. I imagine not. I imagine the only way that you can get that is if a magic item boosts your intelligence. And I'm only ever going to have like max 50 spell points at this rate if I get my intelligence all the way to 100, which is really annoying. That was easy enough. Let's keep fighting and just for the training. If we get a disease, you know, it's free. Just gotta keep like looking at walls. Yeah, we go, because they can't spawn where you're looking, so you have to kind of keep playing peekaboo with them. Sorry, bud. I don't mean to be swinging around your face. God, there's a little gush of blood there. Yeah. I'm also, like I was saying about, you know, there's infinite possibilities almost with Daggerfall Unity to mod this game. Like, there's definitely constraints, but people like Cliffworms, and there's a few other people who are just, like, incredibly talented people making mods for this game that just would never have thought possible. Okay, I think that might be all of them. I can't remember if you get a little dialogue when you finish it or not. Yeah, people are just making incredible ones. Like one thing I would, like I said, I would love to see is non-flat cities. That would be very cool. And just, you know, the ceiling of this game is probably infinite. You could do anything with this because it's written in Unity, and basically anything you could do in Unity you can do in this game. Oh, good lord. What time is it? Ah, we have time for one more. Ah! I did not read that. Okay. Chaudhry residence. Okay. Time for one more, and then we'll sleep at the Fighters Guild because then it's free. Don't clue. Let's keep trying to get our etiquette up. Never mind. Never mind. Oh, there we go. Chaudhry residence, northeast. I've said it before, but just in case you're wondering, I tried making a mod that replaces the race names with more modern lore race names by just replacing the text file that has all the pieces of names that can be made. And so I took a lot of the names of the like all of the NPCs from the UESP article, broke them up into their first and last names, and so I think I've done that to Bretons and maybe another race, but it means that all the NPCs. Oh my goodness! sorry, madam. You said to come in. Yeah. So all of the residences that would normally have a Breton name are more modern Breton names. There we go. And Breton NPCs will have modern names and stuff like that, which I like. It's just a nice little touch. I think there's also a mod that I need to figure out that adds the sprites for you know, the more modern interpretations of some of the races. Like Argonians actually look like Argonians, Dark Elves actually look like Dark Elves. Come on. Which I think is just a really nice touch. Okay, let's keep going, get some more training. How is our blunt doing? Oh, amazing. I can't remember if it keeps going. Like, you know, if I have a level up in the bank and I keep training the skill and it keeps gaining experience, will that experience carry over when I sleep? I don't know, let's find out. Because if I sleep and then I have some experience still in my blunt as it levels up, then confirmed. Man. I wish I had more magic. Man, this is a pretty view. Like just picture it, right? The Fighters Guild is up on a hill and you can see it from a distance, and then the sun sets behind and it casts a shadow of the hill. I don't know. Just stuff like that, I think, will just do. It's just like a multiplicative, cozy effect to the game. Is just adding stuff like that. Ah, okay. How much money have we got now? 315. We're all. I think a few more quests, and I'll be happy to... How much does it cost to get training? I know I need to stop spending my money, but how much? Yeah, that's worth it, because we're just going to do a couple more quests. What's our... Okay, our blunt actually, that probably was a waste. I don't think our blunt went up twice there, which is annoying. How close are we to level 3? Yeah, not very. Let's try and get our restoration up. I think let's do some more quests, get enough money, to go to Hammerfell, no, High Rock, and we should be good. I do want to do Unwanted House Guest, but I don't want to get a harpy, because I want a bit of variety. It's a bear or a tiger? Will you take it? Yes. Oh, it's in a different town. Antillaria. Oop. Oh well. It's done now. Is that nearby? It's a bit of a distance. Yeah, let's just fast travel there. I have some, you know, respect for my own time. Hello there. Where is... Oops. What was it called? Antillaria's Best Tailoring. There we go. Fantastic. Oh, due south. Oh yeah, like, look at that. There's like a little mound in this town. I think that just adds just a nice touch of interest. There we go. Is it open? Should be. Right. Woo! Hello. I think I just set my dog off there. He thought I was barking. Fantastic. And back to Paponaria. Okay, the Fighters Guild will be open very soon. Yeah. One day we'll start the main quest. You know, we're an hour into this video, roughly, and we haven't even left Hammerfell. We would have if we hadn't lost all our money paying for healing. That, you know, if we'd have just waited 2 days with brain fever, which, you know, I don't fancy having brain fever for 2 days in real life, so I don't think Talvur would have. Yeah, we would have gotten there by now. So I think, let's see, our gold... Ooh, we might need to do one more quest. I think we'll do one more Bats and Rats after this to get enough money, and then I'm going to call it there. We have enough money. As long as we don't get any more surprises, then we're going to go to High Rock. We're going to see Lady Brisiana, and we're going to begin the main quest. Fantastic. Yeah, that's not quite enough. Giant rodents. Loesch residents. Ahoy! Befoglia. Befilga. Both of these. Point me towards the Loesch residence. Eloquently said. I hoped you might direct me to the Loesch residence. Alright, never mind. It would be nice to start doing quests for nobles, because then I could actually use my etiquette a little more, and it'd be successful. I don't know, that just feels more befitting of this guy. But, Hail, good Stracht. That's a good name. Can you tell me where I might find the Loesch residence? Okay, where's the Loesch residence? I love that, where you just kind of like misread someone. Oh, it's right there. You misread someone. Try again with a completely different. There you go. Streetwise goes up again. Retry it with a completely different tone, and they're just like, well, now you're talking to me like a normal human being. There it is. Yeah, hopefully once we start the main quest, we can start doing... Hang on, don't just walk around past the door. Oh, there it is. Once we start doing the main quest, we can start doing some more dungeons, which should hopefully be a lot more interesting and a lot more fruitful. It would be very nice to get a horse and wagon at some point, which I think may just be worth taking a loan out for. So I think, yeah, that'll be my my to-do when we get to High Rock. See Lady Brissiana, take out a loan at the Bank of Daggerfall, and get ourselves a horse and wagon. That will facilitate overland travel a bit more in the bigger province of, or the bigger, you know, county of Daggerfall. And then we can start doing a few more dungeon quests, because we can get some loot, put it in the wagon, and hopefully we can just start snowballing there. And that's kind of the spice of Daggerfall, is the whole loop of go to a dungeon, do it as best as you can, and get out with the loot. You know, that's like the old school D&D sort of mentality, right? You're not expected to clear a dungeon all in one go. You're supposed to incrementally do it bit by bit, which I think is really fun. There was I've never had the pleasure of playing older versions of D&D, or the older editions of D&D, but I have. There we go. What a good number. I have played. Well, I've ran a game of Dungeon Crawl Classics, which was in the same vein. What was it? Knight's Tower Hill. We want to go by ship. I don't know how we can recklessly go by ship, but there we go. Yeah, I had the pleasure of running a game of Dungeon Crawl Classics that just had that very crunchy, deadly feel to the dungeon. And so I only ran it for my fiance, who was controlling like 4... I think she started with like 6 characters, because, you know, you're supposed to play with like 4 people, each with like 2 or 3 characters. I just twiddled the difficulty a bit. Hang on, where are we supposed to be going? I twiddled the difficulty a bit to Mouse and Huntsman to you know, make it scale to how many characters she had. And I think she made it out of there with 1 or 2 characters. It was oh, I can't remember the name of the Dancing Chasm. That's not the one. I can't remember the name of the module we did, but it's the one where it's, you know, the star appears in the sky and it opens up the dungeon, and it's the ancient wizard under there, and there's all the clay, like it's like the terracotta warriors almost. Lion and Castle. You sound like a tavern, but you aren't coloured like a tavern. That's interesting. Yeah, and she like made it out of there with 2 of her characters. Like, most of them died on the way in, and then there was just a few. And she got to the last room where there was like the most loot, and she'd already like gathered more loot than. There she is. I'll just finish my story and then we can talk to her. She'd already gathered more loot than you know, her characters could ever dream to have. Like, they were these level 0 peasants. Like, one of them was actually a vagrant as their background. And so she like triggered all of the you there's a bit where like you trigger all of the clay statues to come to life, and there's like 100 of them. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, the point is you're supposed to have triggered something that kills them for you. But yeah, she just like ran out of the dungeon with her loot and her skin, and the characters survived. And I would really love to do a second adventure with her using those characters now at level 1. But yeah, it's very, very hard to get time to do anything D&D related, or tabletop RPG related, when you're 2 adults who are nearly in your 30s trying to plan a wedding. So thank you for responding to my letter, Talvur. I am Lady Briscienna. Let me bring you up to date on affairs. The spectre of King Lysandus haunts the streets of Daggerfall at night. Trying to communicate with him is futile. He will occasionally moan the word vengeance, but that is the only coherent word I have ever heard him utter. If you are ever in Daggerfall, do not wander the city at night. You are certain to be attacked by his legion of ghosts. It would be probably more gainful to investigate those who might have wronged Lysandus to find the cause behind his torment. I do not know if the royal family of Daggerfall or another person or persons merit more suspicion. The major powers of the Bay, Sentinel, Wayrest and Daggerfall, may be good places to start. In the matter of the letter, the Emperor's agent said that he was unable to hand-deliver it to the Queen because of the war. He hired a courier who supposedly delivered the letter in his stead. We do not know the name of this courier. Obviously, there is little information of use, but it would be worthwhile to see whether the letter arrived at Castle Daggerfall at all. How you decide to do this is entirely your decision. I will contact you if any new information should surface. I am leaving Daggerfall soon. My position here has been compromised and my life is in danger. Do not mention my name in court. It is more likely to hurt than help. Good luck, and watch your back, Talvur. Amazing. So, I think that means our next point of interest is going to be Castle Daggerfall. Oh man, I really like that. That's cool. I know how the quest goes, but Talvur doesn't, and I think that's a really nice place to start. I'm just gonna grab a little screenshot, and I think that's a good place to end the episode. So, well, thank you again so much for watching this episode. Please leave a comment of what you liked, what you didn't like, and any ideas for what to do with this character, because I don't want to jinx it, but I've got a good feeling about this. We're gonna take out a loan. We're gonna get ourselves a wagon and a horse, and hopefully with that loan we can buy a couple of potions as well, so we have a bit more healing potential. And yeah, hopefully next time we'll get to Daggerfall, start the main quest. I mean, technically we've already started the main quest, but start the main quest in earnest, and hopefully do a bit of dungeon delving. Alright, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.